Yep, it is 7:01 before.
Call this regular meeting of City Council to order on October the 27th, 2025 at 7:01 p.m. I would like to acknowledge that we're in Treaty 5 territory. The city of Thompson is located on the ancestral lands of Indigenous Ways of Cree Nation. We respect the spirit and intent of treaties and treaty making and remain committed to working in partnership with First Nations, Métis and Inuit people in the spirit of truth, reconciliation and collaboration. We have regrets from Councillor Valentino this evening. We have Councillor Oberdorfer on Zoom. Next, could I have an approval of the agenda? Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, Councillor Saul, all in favor? Sure. We're going to 4.1, adopt the minutes for the regular meeting of council, October the 14th, 2025. Resolution 2025-174, moved by Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, seconded by Councillor Chong. Be it resolved that the minutes from the regular meeting of council held in council chamber, City Hall, Thompson, Manitoba, on Tuesday, October 14th, 25, be adopted as circulated. Administration.
Nothing further.
Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick.
Nothing further.
Any comments from council? Seeing none, call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. Four point two is adoption of minutes for Committee of the Whole, October the 20th, 2025. Resolution 2025-175, moved by Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, seconded by Councillor Chong. Be it resolved that the minutes of the Committee of the Whole meeting of council held in council chamber, City Hall, Thompson, Manitoba, on Monday, October the 20th, 2025, be adopted as circulated. Administration.
Nothing further.
Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick.
Further.
Any other councillors' comments? Call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. We're going to move into bylaws. 5.1 is the second reading of bylaw 2059-2025, financial assistance bylaw amendment. Resolution 2025-176, moved by Councillor Chong, seconded by Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick. Be it resolved that bylaw 2059-2025, being a bylaw of the City of Thompson to amend bylaw 1955-2017, being a bylaw of the City of Thompson to create a financial assistance program through tax and service fee abatement for the purposes of encouraging and assisting in the redevelopment and new construction of certain buildings on certain properties in and around the city, including First Nations land, be given second reading. The administration.
Yeah, so as noted, this original bylaw from 2017 was set up to provide financial assistance for owners of properties, commercial properties, that were doing substantial renovations or new builds. In the past, the way the bylaw is currently written, it didn't apply to properties in the public institution zone. As council knows, a number of these properties have sold over the years, and a number of them being churches, and they're now being converted into other uses. And so the recommendation is to make these changes so that anyone who is paying property taxes in the public institutional zone will be eligible for the financial assistance bylaw.
Thank you. Councillor Chong is the mover. Do you have any comments?
I'd like to know, like the value of the financial assistance and the tax rate.
The valuation is based on their current assessment. So the assessment that's done on the property, then there's, depending if it's a renovation, there's a partial tax abatement for 2 to 5 years. And then if there's a new build, there's a tax reduction. So it would go with every single property, but the formula is in the bylaw itself, explaining how it's assessed.
is that the tax will be reduction for a period of 5 years or something?
It can be up to 5 years, depending on the type of work that's done. So if there's more substantial work done or new builds, then there's a reduction there. Versus if there's minor kind of renovations, it just depends which direction of program is selected.
Okay, I can support that. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Any other comments? Councillor Saul.
Yes, thank you. Actually, just more of a question. Over the years, since 2017, how often has this been used?
I believe there have been 3 to 4 applications, so it's not heavily used.
And they were all approved, just 2 to 4 applications?
Yes, as long as they met the requirements of the bylaw, they were approved.
Okay. Yes, okay.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, definitely is, something to encourage development in Thompson. So with that, I'll call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. So 5.2 is the third reading of bylaw 2059-2025, and being the third reading, it will be a recorded vote. Resolution 2025-177, moved by Councillor Chong, second by Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick. Be it resolved that bylaw 2059-2025 be given third and final reading and that do now pass. Any more comments from administration?
No, nothing further.
Any more comments, Councillor Chong?
No further question.
Any other comments from councillors? Okay, seeing none, in a recorded vote, who is in favor? Councillor Wong, Councillor Saw, Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, Mayor Smook, Councillor Obdorfer, Councillor Chong, Councillor McIver. It is passed. Next, we have a proclamation for proclaiming November 2nd to 8th as medical radiation. Mayoral proclamation, whereas medical radiation technologists are an essential link between patients and sophisticated medical imagery and radiotherapy technologies in Manitoba healthcare system, and whereas the city of Thompson recognizes the vital contributions of medical radiation technologists to safe and appropriate health care in the province. And whereas other healthcare providers depend on the specialized skills and expertise of medical radiation technologists to ensure patients receive timely diagnosis and treatments. And whereas Medical Radiation Technologist Week is an opportunity to recognize and acknowledge the expertise and dedication of medical radiation technologists, as well as to encourage others to enter this vital profession. Now, therefore, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as Mayor of Thompson, the week of November 2nd to November 8th will hereby be proclaimed as Medical Radiation Technologist Week in the city of Thompson. Thank you. And definitely our healthcare system did not do without technologists, of which we have one in the room. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very much. Other than that, for tonight, let's go Blue Jays, and I call for adjournment. Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, Councillor McIver, all in favor? Are adjourned at 7:10. Thank you.